Oh,
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. It's like Christmas or something like that. It is. It's 9:59. We're a minute early for the
yeah.
start.
Look at these eyes. I just
Like
woke up.
bright, no, bright and chipper. You've been up for hours. What are you talking about? See, I think that's all like a little ruse. You've been up for hours.
No, hey, I was awake, and you messaged me, and I was like, nope, nope, I'm not messaging back. I was just gonna surprise you.
All right, you grasshoppers. This is the one and only, like the mayor, the governor, the president of the state of Kentucky. What's
Yeah.
the second most favorite player ever to play Survivor after me?
And the other guy. That's what we should name the show.
The other guy. Me and the other guy.
No, not the other guy. We should name it the favorite player of Survivor and the other guy.
The second favorite player of Survivor.
Yeah, of all time.
How are you doing this beautiful day? You're outside. Is it nice out or?
Nah, it's rain. It's been raining, dude. It won't quit raining. I don't know what's up with this weather.
Same here. Yeah.
So
you're at the Tom Laidlaw porch?
Yeah, on the porch.
I like it. The Tom Laidlaw porch. Did you get that sign I sent you to put up there? Did you get the sign?
No, you didn't send. You don't never send nothing. You say you're gonna send stuff, and you never send anything.
I saw a little. I saw on Facebook. I think it was your sweetie was posting something. They're looking for some free weights.
I told you. I told you.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I told you she's ready, son. She's ready to go. I'm like, oh, you and Tom, between the two of you, I'm gonna die.
Yes. Yeah. One of our favorite followers here. She's always following us all the time. She put her up there. Mimsy, good morning.
Good morning.
Mimsy. Hi, Mimsy. How are you? This is the one and only Elaine Stott. Did you watch last night?
Yeah, I did. Are you over the whole whispering at tribal council thing?
Yeah, well, it seems like it's a thing now, right? It's like everybody feels like they're supposed to do it. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wish that they would have got Jeremy out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think my boy Nick's in trouble. Like, I think that Tony cuts the throat of his allies. That's what he does. He'll use you until he doesn't need you anymore, and he gets rid of you. And I want Nick to win. Right. And I think that if they would have kept Kim in, then that would have been a little bigger target for him to hide behind. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. The other one too is like I like Ben because he's a Marine and he never quit when he won it. But what is he doing hanging around with, like, having any faith? Or maybe he's duping Tony. Maybe he's like make it seem like he trusts Tony. And
I love Ben. Did you see when he picked Tony up and ran with him?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we should have done that, Tom. You could have packed me around the island. That was hilarious.
Was he down on one knee, or was he down on his knees begging or something? I can't remember.
No, yeah, he picked him up, and then Tony's like, "Don't! You're gonna hurt your back." Don't! It was so funny. It was hilarious.
Those two are pretty funny together. Those guys. I do give Tony credit because I don't know how he gets away with it, but he plays the game hard.
He really does. And I was actually talking to Nick yesterday. I was like, bro, like, I don't understand how he blindsides people and then they continue to work with him. I don't understand the magic.
Right.
It's like, how does people fall back into that? I don't.
Same thing. Boston Rob kind of had that too. Hey, I got to tell you, I love Boston Rob last night where he knew he wasn't going to win that the coconut thing, carrying the coconut. Oh man, I love it.
Yeah. And Amber, like, she could just sit there and watch her man struggle. Like, that was rough on her. Yeah. I love Amber. We met her at the finale, and I thought she was great. I loved her. Yeah. She was adorable.
Really quiet, nice person. She's a great mother of the kids there and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he busted his elbow and pushed through. It was like, I would have never won something like that. It would have been, I probably would have sat at camp.
Well, at some point, I can see why he wants to do. I admire him for not wanting to quit and everything too. But you do have to kind of be careful of conserving your energy too, right? In that, I think he looks like he lost a lot of weight and everything. But proud man, that's good. So how's everything going? How's the diet? How's working out?
It's not started. I told you we're gonna have like a makeshift Thanksgiving dinner today.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Because I want some turkey dumplings. So.
Man. Oh, so you got ready to go?
Yeah, she put it in the oven this morning, and then we're gonna eat here in a couple hours.
Oh, does it smell like turkey and everything in there?
Well, it's getting ready to, and I'm telling you, dude, like, It's my favorite meal. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, why don't we do this more often? So
Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm gonna go, once you're done, I'm going to go to Costco and I'm going to go buy myself a big turkey.
you should call the boys up and be like, yo, we're having Thanksgiving dinner in April. Well, it's almost May, so
Yeah,
and just do it because it's such good food. And plus you get to hang out with your family and stuff. And
I know.
we know everybody only hangs out whenever there's a holiday or a birthday or
We'd have to do it virtually around here because my boys they've got their own place, so we really can't be hanging out.
how far away do they live from you though?
So my oldest son Shane and his wife Leah, they live in the same complex around. We live in a condominium complex in the same complex. And then Cody, the younger one, he's up in Stamford, Connecticut, which is like 10, 15 minutes away. It was his birthday, 27th birthday for Cody yesterday.
Is it?
Yep. So we went FaceTime, the three of us FaceTimed and had a little adult beverage on FaceTime together. It's pretty funny. They both bought Pelotons, those bikes, that you ride,
Yeah.
the new thing. So they were going on and on about all the different stuff and the settings for the seat and all that kind of stuff. So we got a little alcohol.
Well, those things are expensive though. My girlfriend started doing some cycling. You ever been to a cycling class?
I hate to admit it, but yes, I was many years ago.
Oh my God. Like that. I was like, these people are insane. Like they're crazy.
Yeah.
And man, that little seat, my ass was killing me. Like it's like, who invented these bicycle seats? They're not made for big girls. I tell you that. Like
you have to get used to it too. Like after a while, I think it's better first you start. It's kind of painful.
No, but my girlfriend, she got into cycling because she's a maniac. That's what I told you this about her. Like she goes from 0 to doing nothing to 1,000%. And I'm like, are you trying to murder me? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is nuts that you got me trying to. No, I see. I ease into stuff. Like I'll start out and then as I get a little stronger, I'll improve. I'll up my reps. I'll up my exercise. You know what I mean? Not her. Nope. Not my boo. She goes balls out basically.
And then she sore the next day.
And then she's like a mummy. Like she can't hardly walk and she's complaining. Yeah, and that's how it is every single time we start working out again. And me and her argue. I was like, yo, you're not supposed to do it like that. But she don't care. She just goes balls out.
We need to get her on the show and talk about the physics of how the body works and all that kinds of stuff, right? Maybe we should do that. We should get her on. Next show we'll get her on. We'll go through like workouts and everything.
I got her on my live a couple days ago. She just doesn't like to do it. She's not a camera person, like
I saw that. She did a great job. She was fantastic.
She tells everybody, she's like, well, when I went on the family visit, I did talk. They just didn't show it.
Yeah, she made you look good. That's amazing. She made you look good. So
that's true. I mean, she is a miracle. She's a miracle worker. It's kind of like mine and your relationship. Like I make you look so much better.
What'd you have for breakfast today?
I ain't had anything. I just woke up. I told you this. I just got out of bed. My dog's
What's that dog's name?
Moose.
Moose. All right, Moose.
Yeah.
So this morning I had my half a plantain with the skin on it in the blender, a scoop of whey protein, almond milk, almond butter, half of an avocado that was frozen up, and I put some chia seeds in there too. Oh, man. Good.
That just sounds disgusting. It's like
I know it sounds terrible, but like it's all great stuff. It's amino acids in it.
I was watching something last night, and I don't know, in a juice shop or something. They took scissors and cut the grass and put it in a. Yeah. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What?
See, all these natural foods out there that are good for you, that we like a skin of a banana, people throw it away. That's all the nutrients in there and everything.
It's like, and here we thought those people that eat those bath salts and out there eating the yard was wrong, but apparently they're being healthy.
Yeah, totally.
No, that's not true, Tom. Like, what are y'all doing? That's
healthy,
crazy.
All natural stuff. All these medicines they give us and all this kinds of stuff, and pills and everything. You don't need that.
No, I'm not eating my grass. I don't care.
Put it in the blender.
I'll cut the grass, but I ain't eating the grass.
Put it in the blender. Like I don't like beets, for instance. I don't like taste of beets, but I put beets in a juicer with ginger and all that kind of stuff. Oh, heaven.
No, that's gross. You know what's heaven to me is like some biscuits and gravy. That's some heaven.
But
bacon, biscuits and gravy, eggs, some sausage.
Start getting into the routine of the healthy lifestyle. Who's not? That's not Moose, is it?
No, this is Chewie.
Chewie.
Yeah,
From Star Wars, Chewie.
She looks like a
Look
Muppet.
Okay.
She needs a haircut like the rest of the family. Look at this. Old fuzzy head.
I give
Tom.
myself a haircut today.
Yeah, you need one too, right?
Yeah, give
I
myself a
gotta get
haircut.
my haircut. My hair. I'm gonna cut mine off. I'm gonna cut mine short like yours.
So who's going to win Survivor? Did we go through that? Who's your pick? You got Nick, right? You got
I want Nick to win so bad, but Tony is just murdering it. I don't know. He gets himself out of jams. He figures out how to. I don't know if anybody can beat him. It's like he's got this game on lock.
They've got to
Basically,
smarten up at some point, though, don't they? All have to smarten up at some point.
I hope so, because if not, they're all in trouble. If that dude goes to the end, he's gonna win.
Yeah,
because he has played crazy.
Sarah's got to but she seems like she's trusting him too, right? I mean, at some point she's got to say, like, she's the logical one to me to say, all right, let's get the group together and vote him out of here, right?
Yeah. That's the thing that blows my mind is like Sarah's super smart, and it's like, yo, can't you see that you can't trust this guy? I don't understand how they just fall back into it. I don't get it. It blows my mind. But that's Survivor for you. It makes no sense sometimes.
I know it's not true. I know we talked about this before, but you try to predict a winner, like who's a good player and who isn't a good player. It's just, I think so much of it is, it's every vote, try to find somebody to vote off that isn't you, right?
Well, part of it's luck,
So what if I had, if we go back to our show, if I had teamed up with Ronnie and Aaron and say, yeah, let's get Elaine out in first vote.
You guys probably would have got rid of all the girls.
Right.
And then I just still don't know if you guys would have won anything because, it's like Lyra was terrible. I think you guys would have voted out all the girls, and then it would have came down to it probably would have been the 5 alliance though of Dean, Chelsea, Missy, Aaron, Elizabeth. You probably would have got your behind voted out earlier.
No way. They would have been like, no, we can't let Tom go. We love him. It's Pops.
No.
Because he tells all the story, tells us all bedtime stories, and does all the work around.
I don't think they would have done that. I think they'd have got rid of your behind. They was trying to get rid of you. They wanted to vote out you or Vince.
Yeah, I know.
And I told them I wasn't getting rid of you, that I wouldn't vote you out. So you're welcome. Basically, you're welcome.
I saved your at day one there after you, and I stepped in and said that ain't happening.
Yeah,
Lane's not going anywhere.
I was watching this show called Songland last night, and the guy that come on there, it looked like Ronnie Barta, and I messaged Ronnie and I sent him a clip. I was like, "Yo, Ronnie, what are you doing on TV?" You know what I mean? It really did look like him, and you know how Ronnie, he could sing, he could beatbox, like he could do all these things.
Yeah.
So I sent him a message. I was like, "Yo, I'm pretty sure this is you right now on TV." It was so funny.
Have you been watching the TV show, that Michael Jordan thing? Was it Last Dance or whatever? You watched that?
I ain't seen it. What is it?
It's a documentary, I guess, they made Michael Jordan years. I guess it's years ago or something. I don't know. It's on Netflix or something like that. So it's all all the dirt behind everything that happened with Michael Jordan and the owner of the Chicago Bulls and general manager and other players and stuff like that. So I watched it.
I didn't know that's what it was. Tanya had said something about that, and there's something else that everybody's raving about right now. Because everybody can watch Netflix. That's about all you can do.
Probably raving about the show we do at 2:00 this afternoon with my old teammates. That's probably what everybody's raving about.
Probably. Yeah. Hey, did you watch the Tiger King? Because everybody was going on and on about it. You didn't watch it, bro. It's so funny.
I heard about it. Yeah, you were telling me about it. How's everything with the virus? Everything going on, right?
Yeah, they've got more cases. They're up to 9 or 10 cases here or something like that.
And you say here, in your county where you live?
Yeah, in my county.
Yeah. So people aren't. I mean, I know you're quarantined and everything, but are people panicked about it or walking down the street wearing masks? Or
no, rednecks don't care.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I went in the store the other day and this redneck was like, "Arr, arr." I mean, he was hacking, son. He wasn't even covering his mouth up, and the guy behind the counter was just looking at him like. People don't care. Which I take a Clorox wipe and grab the door, and then when I punch the buttons, I got my finger wrapped up and I punch the buttons.
Yeah.
So I do that because you still got to go to the store and stuff, I
know. They got all the barricades in the stores now. When you go to pay at the cashier, they got big plastic barricades up. between you and
Well,
Owen.
it's supposedly starting here on May 11th. Like it's against the law to go to town without a mask on. See, right now
Huh?
people do it; they don't care. But the governor passed the thing where you have to wear a mask when you go to town.
But May 11th? Like, why they wait until May 11th?
I guess for it to trickle down to the holler. I don't know.
Oh,
That's what he said. Come May 11th, it's illegal. I guess they're trying to spread the word to give people time to get masks. Because, like I said, rednecks ain't like city folk. Like, we don't.
yeah.
I ain't ran out and bought a mask. Now, Boo ran out and bought a mask. I didn't. I wouldn't buy nothing.
You actually make
But,
your own mask. Get it like an old T-shirt, cut it up, get a couple of rubber
That's it.
bands, and fold it up. Put the rubber bands in there.
Take my dog with me.
That's cute. There you go.
Oh, Poofy here. Oh, Poofy head.
How old is what's her name? Is it him? Her?
Chewy. It's Chewy.
Chewy.
She's 2, I think.
Oh,
She's
she likes you actually too.
She's spoiled rotten, like
Yeah.
spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
Like if I let her down, she'll just whine for me to pick her up and hold her like this. And Tanya has to hold her like 90% of the day. It's crazy.
That's cute though. That's cute.
We took her to the vet. She's overweight, like the rest of us. Yeah, the whole family got fat on quarantine. It's like, dang it. Even the dog's fat. What the heck?
All go for walks then. If you guys all go for walks, then you'll start burning calories.
Well, see, she's a princess. So like when it's raining or it's wet out,
Right.
she tiptoes and she doesn't want to do anything. And she goes back in the house and lays on the couch.
Yeah, it's just like you.
Some
That's what
days
you were.
she'll paw at the door because she's super smart. She'll paw at the door and you'll open the door and she just stands there and looks. It's kind of like she's testing the weather. And then she's like, nah, I'm out. I'm going back inside. This is
That's how
not.
you were at Survivor too. You're kind of like a little princess out there. Like
That's how I am now. I'm like, yo, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's a good dog though.
How's your father doing? How's his health?
He's doing good. He's feeling better. He changed his own medicine. So now
I love that. That's great.
he's
That's
like, yeah, I feel a lot better now. So it's like, all right, Dad's a doctor. I didn't know this, but he is. He's a doctor.
Dr. Stott.
But he's doing better. I haven't talked to him lately. I think he might have went back to work. I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Do you watch a lot of football? Like, do you watch like Sunday when football comes on?
Yeah, I love football.
Oh, do you remember who Boomer Esiason is?
Yeah, Bengals. I'm a Bengals fan. Remember?
Oh, okay. He's coming on our show this afternoon, 2:00.
Shut your face.
He's a huge Ranger fan. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's a huge Biscuit fan. So you tell him the Biscuit said what's up.
Okay, I will. I'll ask him if he watched Survivor and.
Yeah, ask him if he watched Survivor, and then tell him your favorite bestie from the show said hi.
Right. Okay. Perfect. I will. Good. Well, actually, you guys are on the wall together when I do my cooking and everything, right? Because you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, we've been hanging out, and I didn't even know it. See.
Yeah, you're hanging out with the president and the Governor Cuomo and the mayor of New York City.
Well, so he's coming on just to shoot the shit and hang out. Like,
he's a huge Ranger fan. Yeah, he's been a Ranger fan for a long time. Actually, he wore number 7 because there's a great old Ranger, Rod Jobert, the first guy to have his number retired for the Rangers, and that was his favorite player, favorite athlete. So he wears number 7. And he begged me to come on the show, and I said, "Geez,
I doubt that. I doubt that. I totally doubt that. You've probably blowed old Boomer's phone up for days and weeks until he finally decided, okay, I'm going to give in.
He wanted to boost his career a little bit. He said, "Tom, can you please help me out? Let me go on your show so my career can
Did you ever watch him back in the day when he played? He was a good quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he was good.
I've always loved the Bengals, because being in Kentucky, you're either a Tennessee fan, Tennessee Titans,
right,
or you're a Bengals fan typically because those are the closest 2 professional teams.
And did you know that they just let Andy Dalton go today?
Did they?
Yeah, they released him.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, they got that Burrows kid, so it's like they're gonna try to build their franchise around him now. Andy Dalton came in and there was high expectations. And he was a good quarterback. He just wasn't a closer. And they thought that over a few years that he would build that up and kind of learn because he was a rookie. But he could never get over that next hump. Yeah. And that's what happened.
You think it's because he wasn't that good or because the team wasn't that good? Or both?
Well, no, he's had a few teams that was like badass. Right. I think it was a little of both, maybe. Right. Like there was a few years that like his O-line was really weak. The defense has been good consistently, over the past few years.
Right.
So it's like I don't know. I think it was more him. I hate to say that,
Yeah.
but
So on Sundays, do you sit there like watch football all day, like from 1 o'clock? And
well, yeah. I mean, I watch my teams. You know, a lot of times I'll DVR the games so that way I can fast forward through the commercials and stuff.
Right.
Because I hate commercials. Like
I
I
know.
don't know who invented commercials,
Nah.
but they should be shot because
Yeah.
I can't stand them. I hate commercials.
Yes, they have to make money. So and probably you've gone back on YouTube and looked at my old clips and like that, watched me play my highlights.
Do I go back and watch highlights for?
Yeah, my highlights, my career. Since you met me on the show, you probably came home right
Well,
away. First thing you did was
I seen the pranks where you put
Right.
stuff
Baby.
on the
baby powder and hair dryers and stuff.
yeah because
Yeah.
you're a big bully. What are you doing, Chew? Chew's good. Look at her.
What you doing?
Get down. But no, I went back and watched some of those reels. I seen some of your fights.
Yeah.
That I thought was nuts. But
Can I tell you the story with when I got the hair dryer with the baby powder and I got the coach right before the game? Did I tell you that story?
I don't think so.
Well, we had a
I
great
told you the phone one.
Yeah, we had a great old teammate. This Nick Fatia was really funny, and he had a lot of practical jokes. And he would put baby powder in the hair dryer. So after the game, guys are showered up and like that, and they're going to get themselves all prettied up to go up Manhattan. And you turn on the hair dryer, and all the baby powder goes flying off their face and everything. So I thought this was really funny, you know. And I think Nick had gotten traded, I think, so he's on another team. And so I thought I was going to be smarter than Nick. I was going to do it before the game, have it all set up so that after the game it'd be all ready to go, you know, and nobody ever knows me. So I set it up. I didn't get every hair dryer. There's like 4 or 5 of them in this long bench there. And I got one of them. But I forgot we had a coach, an assistant coach, and he was kind of like the eye in the sky. So he would go up in the rafters and watch the game and radio down what he saw and all this kinds of stuff. But he had this whole routine where he would work out before the game, shower, put his suit on, put his contact lenses in, and then he would go dry his hair. This is his routine. But he would time it all. So it was right before, this is like he would process he'd always have. So every game is the same thing. So it'd all get done right when we were going to go out on the ice, and it's perfect time. So we're like a minute before we're going to go out on the ice for an NHL game in Madison Square Garden. He goes to turn on the hair dryer. He's got a suit on. His contact lenses are in and everything. He gets the one hair dryer with the baby powder into it. And we're just about to go, and he's screaming, going, "Laidlaw, I'm going to kill you." And the guys are dying laughing. We got to go play a game, you know, and he's dying laughing. So,
wait, the moral of that story is like, Tom, you had hair back then?
That's not the moral of the story.
Yeah, basically that's what I took from it. It's like, yo, Tom used a hair dryer back in the day. So AKA Tom had hair.
I like I've told you, grass does not grow on a busy street. There's been a lot going on in that brain.
Yeah. Hey, did your dad play hockey, or was he a farmer? Or?
Yeah, farmer. They had actually the Aloha. He went to the school he went to was called Aloha, ALLOA. So he played on the Aloha Junior Farmers. I think that's what it was. He was a goaltender, but he never played it. Never went anywhere. He was farming all the time. He never had. Honestly, God, like you talk about your father and all he did for you and work and all that kinds of stuff. It was the same with my father. He sacrificed a lot so that I could, pursue my dream. So,
Did you teach your kids how to play hockey when they were growing up? Did they play?
Yes, my oldest one, Shane, was a goaltender, and really worked hard. Actually, hockey was great for him because he wasn't like the best at anything. Same thing it was when I played, but he realized that if he worked hard enough, he could work and make any team he wanted to. He wanted to play at his high school team with all his buddies and everything like that, and had to really work hard. Actually, he had to. There was already 5 goalies on the team, which only need 2 really, but it was a high school team that carried lots of players. Yeah. So during the summer, he wanted to go be a skater, like be a forward, and he worked all summer long on the skating treadmill. It's this piece of equipment that kind of helps guys learn how to skate. Worked hard at it all summer long, and learned taught himself how to skate well enough, and then went and tried out for the team and made it that year. So it really helped him, I think, see that if you're not able to do something right away, it doesn't mean you're not going to ever be able to do it. You just go work at it, and then you can accomplish something. And that's the way he is now with his career. So he was, so he got a lot from it. My youngest son, Cody, never really enjoyed it. He was actually a really good player. In fact, when he was small, I coached his team. It was like a house league, so the dads who coach can actually go on the ice with the kids and kind of give them instruction and everything. So we're on the ice, and he's scoring goals and breakaways, and his teammates are, chanting his name the whole bit. And I'm thinking, this is great. He's going to love this. It's something he's really passionate about. About halfway through the game, I'm on the ice, and he comes to me. He says, "I'm going home. I don't want to be here."
That's my kind of kid right there.
Oh, and I'm saying, no, you can't go home. Go back to the bench. If you don't want to play more, go back to the bench, and some other kid will come on and take your spot. You made a commitment to be on the team, the whole fatherly lecture, the whole bit. Nope, I'm going home. He's cute. His little thing. He's got the mask on the whole bit. He's looking up at it, totally defiant. I'm going home. He can't open the door to get out of the rink. I have to open the door. So the game's going on, and I'm arguing with him. Like, no, you go back to the bench. And nope, I'm not moving. Finally, I gave in. He wasn't moving. I think he opened the door.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. See, kids don't never listen. That's what you gotta jerk them up by the arm and bust their butts. That's what I would do.
Oh man, he was funny. I'll never forget. He goes around telling everybody I used to beat him with a metal spoon when he had a diaper on. I maybe tapped him one time joking around with him, and he tells a story now that I beat him with a metal spoon all the time.
Basically he was abused, right?
Yeah, he's abused. Yeah.
So your kids were good kids though, weren't they?
Yeah, really good. Yep. I got divorced from their mother when they were young, like 4 and 6. They've been fantastic. It actually, I hate saying it like this, it's terrible to say it, but it really is. I've been able to have much more of a relationship than maybe I would have if I stayed married, because it was when I had them on the weekends and everything. There's always hockey. It was just me. And then I think I told you, we bought a motor home and we traveled all over the place, Florida, up into Canada, Niagara Falls and all that stuff. And we had a blast. Yeah. It was like last night, now they're adults. So, we can't get together face to face.
That's good though. That's good. You got a good relationship with them, because we know you ain't got no friends. So
they don't have a choice.
Basically, they're going to have to be taking care of you. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing he was a good dad,
They're more taking care of me. I've got more than enough friends. If I need another friend, I'll get a dog.
Google. Your friend, your only friend is Google.
We're tight too. We're tight. Yeah. She knows the rules. If I ask a question and she doesn't know, she tells me she doesn't know. If she knows, she gets right to the point. There's no long story or anything like that. Get right to the point. Give me my answer. Move on.
Dude, so when do you think all this stuff's gonna open back up? Like, you said your boy. Did you say your boy went back to work? Your boy's working?
Well, they're both working from home. Yeah, my oldest son actually works for a cannabis company out of Canada, so he works remotely anyways. So nothing's really changed for him. In fact, the cannabis business, especially up in Canada, where it's all legal up there, has been booming, right? Because people are sitting around smoking pot and everything.
Token, yeah. But so has Connecticut opened back up yet, or
no? This whole area, this tri-state area, Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey, all the governors have kind of gotten together, and they're all going to try to do things the same time together. New Jersey's numbers are still going up as far as deaths. As of yesterday, they were anyways. People dying. So I mean, they're talking like it's obviously my world is a lot of sports world, so everybody's talking about the sports, hockey and football and basketball, and baseball. What's going to happen with them? And that Dr. Fauci was on a couple of days ago saying that he'd envision sometime in the future that sports would get back going again, but probably without people in the stands. And then yesterday he was quoted as saying he sees it with maybe there won't be sport for a long time. There's all these plans that the leagues have to go back to play. Whereas, like with hockey, for example, they would go to certain locations and they would put like maybe 5 or 6 teams in one hotel and lock them down. And then they would play all the games. Like they'd start playing like 3 or 4 games a day in the same rink. So it's not like not traveling all over and doing all this stuff. But there's a lot of complications to it, and there's all the talk that, what happens if somebody gets sick? God forbid somebody dies from the virus because they've gone back and played. The players don't want to leave their families, because now they leave. If they have a young family, they're going to leave the wife, mother at home during a time of a virus, like a deadly virus like this, so they can go sit in a hotel and play hockey. So,
no, but like, do you think it'll be back to normal by the end of the year, like by fall?
I'll tell you, around here, this is obviously a tough area for it. I have a hard time envisioning that, because they're talking about testing and vaccines and everything. Like the governor of New York, Cuomo, came out, must have been like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and said it won't stop until there's a vaccine, and we're 12 to 18 months away from having a vaccine.
Nah.
Yeah,
my wedding's in September. It's like, I don't know what to do, because I don't know if I mean, do you pay for everything or go ahead and think that it's gonna work out? And
Well, have you signed any contracts or anything?
no, I've paid for stuff like half. You know what I mean? Like how
Right.
you pay deposits and
Right.
and
I
some
would
stuff.
just make sure you have an agreement with the people that you've got to pay. That listen, if it's canceled, if we have to cancel it because we're still in quarantine or not allowed to have it, you get your money back, right? Just make sure that's in your agreement. But I tell you, it's. I mean, the mayor of New York took some heat because he singled out a Jewish community. They had a funeral, and they're all in the street. There's hundreds of them in the streets together. Now, a lot of them had masks on, but not all of them. But the problem is so many other people are sacrificing, their jobs and everything, staying home with their kids and locking themselves in. Like when you're in New York, sometimes it's small apartments and everything. And then so they're doing that, they're sacrificing. It's not awful, right? It's not like going to war, but they're still stuck in that apartment. And then they see other people out, doing their thing. It's just like, especially in this area, it's tough because now we have a lot of homeless people. Like there's like 200,000 or 300,000 homeless people in Manhattan. They're all like just trying to sleep in the subway cars and everything, and they're no masks. They're not. I mean, I hate to say, but they're.
Yeah, me and my woman was actually talking about that yesterday. I was like, so what do you think the homeless people is doing? Because it's not like they can, so it makes it hard. It makes it hard to
definitely
actually for the virus to die out because you have all these external elements and all this stuff that factors into it. I know it's nuts, and I know that's crazy. I sit here and I'm worried about my wedding, and why other people are worried about other stuff, more important things. Like it's
but it's probably even tougher for you there because in Kentucky, where it's more rural, you probably don't feel the effects as much, right? I mean, here where
we don't.
Yeah.
There's 9 cases in the county. You know what I mean? Well, there's 30 or 40,000 people in the county, and so it's like, I don't know. I stay home. You can ask my woman. Like I very seldom get out. I very seldom go anywhere. She does all the running. She's a couple years younger, so it's like you in better shape. So you need to go. You need to go to town. I can't afford it. I can't get that
married a younger woman?
Yeah. I'm robbing the cradle, basically.
There you go. Okay. How long have you guys been together?
It's 5 years, I think, officially.
Right.
We kind of talked when we both had significant others for about a year before we actually got together. So it's like, technically it's like 5 years, officially, and then like 6 unofficially. So
you like all romantic and everything, like when you propose, all that kind of stuff. Like
you know me, I'm a lady killer, so it's no, it was good. She didn't expect it. I told you this story. She thought I got her a horse. I tricked her into going up to the barn.
Yeah.
And she thought I got her a horse, and it was all decorated. We had hooked it up, and she was totally surprised. I can be nice when I want to be.
I know. You're never nice to me, but you're nice to everybody else. I don't know what it is.
No, well, I like everybody else. Yeah. You is
different. For me or what? Like I'm kind of like your little charity project.
Yeah. Well, you harassed me. I was thinking this morning. I was like, this relationship is borderline in harassment. Sure. I mean, I had like 4 texts this morning. It was like, get up.
You need it.
I'm like, shut up, Tom. I don't have to get up.
Caring. It's called being empathetic towards somebody else. Like
whatever. You're like, we're gonna be on time. I'm like, it's only 9:20. Why are you telling me this?
I want to bring the best out of you. I'm empathetic towards your career, so I'm bringing the best out in you,
Mr. Well, send me some of them weights,
Mr. Yeah. What you should get is the bands that I bought that you put on the back of the door. Like,
I told Tanya, I was flipping through the thing last night. Listen, I'm telling you, she's gonna make me start working out. She said tomorrow, but I'm trying to talk her into Monday. So
Tanya,
we'll see.
Tanya, if you're listening, don't fall for the Monday trick. Start tomorrow.
Yeah, she's like, we're doing this tomorrow. We're having our dinner today. Yeah. We're gonna start working out.
Yes, Tanya.
So, but I was looking up and I seen some bands on there. I was like, yo, these bands are pretty cool.
Oh, excellent. Get the balance board. Do all your exercise on the balance board. It'll rip up the core and everything. You'll have abs.
I have a balance board. I keep telling you this.
I know. So use it. I know you have it.
You said you was gonna send me some bands. You never sent me any bands. You said you was gonna send me all kinds of stuff. You never send me.
All right, I will
Tom, you're making yourself out to be a liar.
Well, but here's the thing though, too. Like, we've been at this for what, like 17 months or something now. I keep hearing Monday, and and I'm going to go for
Monday has came and went. It doesn't mean.
Yeah, but
I have started on Mondays, and then I have stopped. So.
Yeah. All right. So all right. We'll get the band situation. If I send you that stuff though, that means you've got to use it. Like if I get you that amino energy that drinks, so instead of
you don't have to get me to drink stuff. I don't like drinking stuff like that.
But it tastes similar.
I'm a natural bodybuilder. I'm not.
This all acids with natural caffeine in it. It's all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We was looking yesterday. So I have a weight bench and I have a squat rack, and I got a pull up bar and stuff. And yeah, I've got all that stuff. But my brother took all my free weights, so that's why she's wanting to get some free weights. And I have a few dumbbells.
Yeah.
But
Hold on. Newsflash. Tom, she said she would go downtown walking with me, and she promised not to be grouchy when I wake her up. We shall see. Okay. There's the problem.
I'm not a morning person, Tom. I try to tell you this.
Go downtown walking with me. Okay, so that's one promise, and not be grouchy. Can you do that? You love of your life. I mean,
yeah, when I tell her I won't be grouchy, I have to not be grouchy. Even if I am grouchy, I have to pretend not to be grouchy.
Just be grouchy with me all the time, like you always are. Like, don't be grouchy towards Tanya.
No, but she wants to go downtown. They have like this little walking thing, like a track, around town. Well, it's not a track. It's like they got it marked on how long it is. Yeah. It's downtown.
That's beautiful.
And so she wants to go do that.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Do that in the morning. Yeah. Get up, get pumping. Get the
breath. That in the morning. So I told you, like, she's gung ho. She went and tried that dress out. I knew it was coming when she tried her dress on. So it's like, I'm getting ready to have to start working out.
Yeah. Because what we got here? So we got May, June, July, August. 4 months.
Well, we take our engagement photos in June. So. Yeah, so she's like, we got to start. Got 2 months, got to start. And I'm like, oh, dang.
Yeah, good. I like it. Don't be all dang. It's a good thing. Like
I know. I just like being lazy. Lazy is so much easier. It's not even being lazy though. I don't like to eat healthy. I don't like it. It's gross.
How many times have you tried to eat healthy?
A couple. And both times I hated it.
Like 15 minutes you tried to eat healthy or what?
Yeah, it's like I've been on this diet for 20 minutes and I'm over it.
But like you get like chickpea pasta.
No, I don't like it. None of the stuff tastes good to me. So the only thing I know to do is like when I diet, I'll eat chicken and broccoli, and that's what I eat every single day because I don't like other stuff.
But do you like salmon? Do you like salmon?
No.
Do you like any kind of fish?
If my dad cooks it.
Your dad cooks it?
I don't know how to cook it, and my dad makes the best fish in the world, but I don't know how to cook it. I don't know.
You can go to Costco and you can get frozen.
We don't have Costco.
Well, you can get it delivered somehow. Go into Amazon, get fish delivered to you frozen. They can send it to you frozen. And then you take it out of the freezer, and I don't thaw it out or anything like that. You put it. I've got a griddle, or I can do it in my cast iron skillet. You season it up the way you want. It's like you don't have to. It's not like you're not creating like some master science. Or something, huh?
Well, I just never made it. I don't know how to make it. I've never made it, and I don't like when other people cook fish. I don't really like it. Just my dad's fish and my grandpa's one. My grandpa
what fish would you cook?
They fried it. They fry it, roll it in batter. No, my dad would make a lemon pepper.
Yeah.
He would put lemon pepper on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was really good. He didn't like drop it in no batter or nothing like that, but he would make it like that. It was really good.
Yeah, you could bake it up, put it in a nice baking pan or something like that, season it up nice, put a little bit.
I can just eat chicken. I eat chicken, broccoli, and cheese.
Aren't you going to get no cheese? Aren't you going to get sick of that?
I love cheese. What's wrong with you, Tom?
No cheese. No saturated fats. You don't want that, especially that processed cheese. You do not want that. Although a nice grilled cheese is nice, but I swear to you know what? I swear to God, I think Kentucky Fried Chicken is targeting me. I was watching TV last night again.
You told me that.
Yeah, but it happened again last night. I swear, it's like they're. And you know what? And I think it must be your fault because it was like old commercials, reruns of old commercials, like from when it all started. It probably came from Kentucky.
No, wait. You know what it is? It's because I'm on the CBS commercial,
Yeah.
Hugging and
Oh.
Kissing Jeff, and so they're like, "Let's play a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial right behind this." That's what it is. That's what it is.
I am getting sick to my stomach when I watch every time you hug Jeff. It's like every show too. It's like 10 times during the show. There's a lane.
You see that big smile come across his face? He loved it.
Yeah. It's like, God, hopefully she'll get voted off soon. We'll have to keep doing it.
Yo, you're supposed to be hooking me up with some commercials. I should be on a KFC commercial.
Okay, but we need to get disciplined with things though. It's like get up and get
You're
to work.
supposed to be the manager. Why do I gotta be disciplined?
You're not listening. You're not listening. No, you're supposed to be getting up. We talked about this like 75 years ago or something like that, like what you're supposed to do, and you won't listen.
Didn't I wake up this morning? Wasn't we on here a minute early?
Yes. Okay. So that is day one of the time.
Ground zero.
Ground zero. All right. So Tanya's got you going. I'm going to send you the thing from Amazon with the bands, so you can order them.
I really do want the bands. I really want those.
Great workout. Seriously, I'll send you videos of me working out on it. And you can see how it's done.
I don't want to see no videos of you.
Wait, that's the stun gun right there. That's the stun gun. Here's the death blow right here. That's the death blow right there.
Oh my God. I can't handle your ego. It drives me insane.
I tell you when we went and did casting. I told you the story. We went and did casting in LA, and Jeff was there. The women from CBS were there. It was like the first meeting we did. And they talked to me for a while, and Jeff turned to the two women. They go, "So Jeff says, what do you think of him?" The one woman goes, "You know what? I like him. He's confident, but not cocky." And the other woman goes, "Oh, no. He's totally cocky. This is 100% cocky."
Yeah, 100%. I could have told him that. Yeah. When they asked me like, who did I want to work with? You would have never been. No. I would have told him you. If me and you was at casting together, I would have told him you. I'd be like, "Yo, I want to work with an old guy." That's what I would have told him.
Janet and I, who was I casting with? Janet, Tommy, Nora, Molly was there at our casting. We got some guys. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, I was with Aaron, Jamal, Charisma, and Kelly.
Oh, okay.
We're all at my casting.
That was funny casting, right? Where you sit at the hotel, you sit at the restaurant there, eat 3 meals a day, and you can't talk to each other. All
you stare at each other. I would be like,
"Yeah, I know." You were not. You were cheating. You were probably talking to everybody. You're probably
no. I wasn't. I wasn't talking to people. I'm not a cheater.
No, I know you're not.
Mum's the word.
I know. I agree. I know you're not. I have total faith in you. All right. So you make sure you're watching at 2:00 today. Your boy Boomer Esiason will be on with us.
Yeah, you better give him a shout out to me.
I will show him the picture of you guys on the wall together while I'm cooking, and he'll
and tell him that I'm a huge fan, and that ask him if he watches Survivor.
Yeah. Well, that's because I was there. He's probably going to watch it every day.
No, just ask him if he's a Survivor fan. We're trying to spread the love of Survivor because the only way the show stays on is if people watch, and the more people who watch, the better, and the better chance I got of going back if the show's still around. See, it all circles back. It's full circle.
So what's going to happen? So they canceled the taping of seasons 41 and 42. Right.
As of now, they're postponed until like July or August or something.
Right. So that means when the show is due to come back on, there won't be any. There'll be something else.
Well, if they film 41 like in July, then they'll have the month of August to edit.
Right. That would have been our time. It's September. It starts, right? Okay.
To get it going by September. So we'll see. I'm really hoping that they get to do it. I'm really hoping.
I doubt it. I just don't see it happening. And I mean, you think I'm assuming maybe Fiji doesn't even have any cases. I don't know if the virus came there or not. But to now bring in all these people from countries where there is the virus, I mean, if I'm the Fiji government.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
all right.
see.
So you know what? Once again, it was a thrill to be on the show here with you and everybody. We'll be back again. Well, actually, we got our show this afternoon at 2 o'clock. We'll be talking about Elaine behind her back, where I can more openly say what the real truth is.
Yeah, I hear you. Boomer's gonna be like, "Yo, I love the biscuit." I can see it now. That's what he's gonna say.
Okay, and we'll be back again next Tuesday. Now we've started. We've set the precedent here. We now start the show at 10 o'clock, and we will have this show on at 10 o'clock every Tuesday and every Thursday, right, Elaine? Guaranteed.
What to be announced? To be announced.
Get out of here.
Bye.